Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and we are officially on the road again. I've got my Classita ready to go. I got my Sparky behind me, all hitched up, and we're just leaving this little gas station where I went in and got me a wonderful large sody. Not soda water, not Coke, not Dr. Pepper, sody. The only thing bad about this place is getting out of here. Okay? Because you think you could go right there and then go left. You can't. Because they got a barrier there. You got to go all the way down here to the end. And that's what a little local knowledge will do for you. Okay, here we go, guys. Yeah, we're cruising. Where am I going? Well, I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to go over to, since it's close by, and I'm just out for, I don't know. I'll tell you more about that as soon as I get out here on the highway. I have to constipate for a minute. That means concentrate. I think we can go now. Yeah, we can. I guess we could better get going there, rusty boy. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Anyway, we're going now. The Classita's rolling. Yes, it does feel good to be back in the Classita. Is it warm? Yes, it's about 90 degrees outside, or maybe more. But the reason it's warming up is because it got a little cool front coming in starting tomorrow and then the rest of the week in this area. And that's kind of why I went. I'm just going for the hell of it. I just want to check it out, see if I'm still in the Class C mode, and the answer right now is a 110%. Yep. Yeah, this is great, man. All my stuff's here. Got me a good soda, some dark chocolate almonds, even got some green tea as backup. And so yeah, we're good for a long journey here, but it's not that far. It's about, the way I drive, about, I hate these things where it says only, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's about an hour, and for me, a little over an hour drive to where I want to go this morning. And then after that, what am I going to do? I do not know. How long am I going to be on the road? I do not know. As long as I want to be, because the rent's paid at the Cloudcroft, or the lease is paid at the Cloudcroft property for a full year, all the way to July the 20th next year. And I own it, everything above ground. So, and it sat there by itself for 6 years without me being there. So, well, why can't I leave it for a week, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go do whatever the hell I want to? And I will. And another thing I'm going to check out is my energy level to see, because I've been, one of the things that happens at high altitudes is you get a little lethargic, as in sluggish, and the older you are, the more that impacts you, okay? And I have been a little sluggish. I'd say noticeably, sort of, but be that as it may. You see that tower sticking up there straight ahead there, that silver looking stick up in the sky? We'll get closer, you'll see it better. That's actually a Verizon tower. That's kind of their new thing. That's I don't know, maybe that's leading to the 20G or whatever it is. But yeah, the speed limit's 40, we're going 38, warp 1. And we're on the way. Yeah, I got everything. The only downside of having two homes, and I've said it 50 times, and I know you guys know already, is you got to move your stuff back and forth, or you got to have two of everything. And I don't know that I want to do that yet, okay? Because I plan on using old Classita quite a bit in the next 3 months, because this is the pretty time of the year to be camping, even though the view is nice off that patio, and it truly is at my place near Cloudcroft. Yeah, it's a nice view, no doubt about it. Quiet, beautiful place, no kidding. Temperature 55 in the morning, high 70, 75 every day, seems like. And here it's going to be, well, right now it's showing 87, so that's not too bad. The humidity's probably pretty low too. But now we're all the way up to 55 miles an hour. But yeah, I just wanted to get back on the road, guys, and that's about this. That's where I'm going. And then, if they had Rob Jaggers open, I would go to Oliver Lee and then over to Rob Jaggers, and who knows? Because I could do a trifecta, you know what I mean? I could do Oliver Lee for 2 weeks. I could do Rob Jaggers for 2 weeks, and then I could do Oliver Lee for 2 weeks. Did I say Oliver Lee? I meant Valley of the Fires, those three. And anyway, yeah, I could do the whole winter like that. It's the winter in this area of New Mexico is not going to be much different than the winter in Texas. But on the other hand, she had warts. On the other hand, I'm still thinking about, it's still in the queue, possibly building a cabin of some kind or a building of some kind on those lots I own in Llano, Texas. Why would I do that? Well, because at some point I may get rid of the Class Cita and just get me a car or just keep old Sparky and, and travel back and forth from one cabin to another. But the only downside of that little plan is there's not a hell of a lot of variety. Your drives would have to be your variety. There's a train off on the right, you can probably see it. And these trains out here are long, I mean miles. If you want to know how much we import from other countries, well, you're watching it pass by on the right hand. That's all shipping containers from those large ships, container ships. Yep, and I'm going 56 and he's passing me. I'd say he's probably going 70-ish, and he's towing, God, I don't know how long, that thing's probably a mile long, man. Anyway, here we go, guys, just talking to myself and letting you know that I am on the road. I'm certainly not going to let this go till we get to Valley of the Fires, but you can see how the terrain has changed. And yeah, we're in the desert now, and the temperature is holding at 87, and the high today is supposed to be about 89, I think, maybe 90, I'm not sure. But tomorrow will be a little cooler, and then the day after that a little cooler, because they're supposed to have some, quote, rain, but they don't get much out here in the desert. What they call a heavy rain is 2/10, and but if they got an inch of rain, if they get an inch of rain, that's where the flooding comes from. But enough said. Anyway, guys, just wanted to give you a heads up. It is a good feeling to be back in the Class C, and I got my Sparky behind me, and basically I've got everything I own with me. It is a good feeling. Believe me, I've thought about it 100 times. Why don't you just do that? Well, I don't know how long I can do it. I shouldn't worry about it, but you have to be realistic, sort of. That you're not going to be. Who knows? I could make 90 in doing this. Who knows? There are people out here probably that age and older that are driving motorhomes down the highway longer than 18-wheel trucks. The fact that they can't see and they can't hear, at least they can still drive. But be that as it may, we are on our way. And this, my friends, is a brand new day. See how all that rhymes? That's all I've got to say. Ain't I a poet? Woo, dog. Anyway, guys, from on the road again, Highway 54 headed toward Carrizozo and Valley of the Fires. There is a stop on the way up here that I thought about, the petroglyph site, but they've only got 2 or 3 RV sites, and I've already been there probably a half a dozen times, and so the petroglyphs don't really turn me on that much. But so we're going to go to Valley of the Fires that I've been to a half dozen times, and the lava flow is it's okay. And the real reason I'm going is because I can go over to Capitan and go to the grocery store and get me some stuff, some groceries. I want to get some of those pork tips and meatloaf and stuff. And today is Taco Tuesday, even though I probably won't go there today. But anyway, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because it does not cost you 1 penny. Click on the link in the description of the video. Go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. Amazon will take care of me. So with that in mind, guys, adios. Enjoy your day. I'm on my way.